Imagine this for a moment. Every night you lie down in the same familiar way you've been sleeping for years, maybe decades, a position that feels comforting, natural, safe, something your body does automatically without a second thought. But what if that exact position, the one you've trusted for 30 or 40 years, is silently working against your health? What if the way you place your shoulders, hips, neck, or arms while you sleep is gradually affecting your heart, your spine, your breathing, even your long term memory? Here's the surprising truth many people over 60 never hear. Your sleeping position becomes far more important with age. It's not just about comfort anymore. It's not about how soft or firm your mattress is. It's about what happens inside your body for the 7, 8 hours you're lying still every night. Your heart works differently, your lungs work differently, your spine recovers differently. Even your brain clears waste differently than it did in your younger years. A long term study in the field of sleep research followed more than 12,000 adults for nearly 10 years, and the results shocked many experts. Certain positions, and the ones many older adults default to, were linked to higher risks of cardiovascular strain, not because the position itself is dangerous, but because aging bodies respond differently to pressure, angle, and alignment. Another group of researchers studied how sleep posture affects the brain's nighttime cleaning process, the system responsible for clearing out waste proteins and supporting cognitive health. And they found something truly eye opening. The way you position your body can influence how effectively your brain does its nightly maintenance work. Here's the encouraging part: there are also positions that help, positions that support your circulation, help your spine relax naturally, and improve nighttime breathing. Positions that encourage more efficient brain detoxification. And all of these changes are simple, free, and easy to try. In this guide, I'll walk you through 4 sleep positions people over 60 should try to avoid, and more importantly, what to do instead. You'll also learn how to adjust your mattress, pillows, and evening routine to make these healthier positions comfortable and sustainable. We'll go from number 4 to number 1, and I've saved the most important one for last. The final position is the one researchers say creates the biggest change in nighttime breathing and overall sleep quality for older adults, and the numbers behind it are truly surprising. Before we dive in, I'd love to know your age and where you're joining us from. Share it in the comments below. I read every message, and it helps us understand who we're helping. Now, let's begin with sleeping position number 4. Sleep position number 4. Avoid the twisted torso sleep posture. Try the straight alignment position. Many older adults don't even realize they sleep twisted. You may start on your back, but one knee slides outward, or you lie on your side, but your shoulders rotate toward the ceiling. The result is a spiral through your spine, something that younger bodies recover from easily, but older bodies struggle with. As we age, our spinal discs naturally lose moisture and elasticity. They become less cushioned and more sensitive to uneven pressure. When you sleep with your torso twisted in one direction and your lower body in another, you're creating hours of rotational stress across your vertebrae. Over time, this can contribute to morning stiffness, tightness in the lower back, and discomfort that lingers through the day. Some people notice they need longer to warm up in the morning or feel soreness they can't explain. Often, this quietly comes from nighttime alignment. Another thing people rarely consider is how twisting affects internal organs. A rotated torso can put pressure on your stomach or digestive system, making nighttime reflux or bloating more likely. The good news is that the solution is simple: keeping your shoulders, hips, and spine facing the same direction. Think of your body as one long, relaxed line. To achieve this, lie on your side with a pillow between your knees. Keep your top leg from sliding forward. Use a body pillow behind your back to prevent rolling. Choose a medium firm mattress to support natural curves. Small changes like these can significantly improve how your back feels in the morning. Now let's look at position number 3, a habit many people develop without realizing how much tension it creates over time. Sleep position number 3. Avoid sleeping with your arms raised overhead. Try the arms down, relaxed shoulders position. For many people, raising the arms while sleeping feels natural. Some rest their hands under the pillow. Some extend their arms upward next to their head, others half hug a pillow above shoulder level. It may feel comfortable when you first fall asleep, but the real issue happens in the hours that follow, when your muscles relax completely and stay in that stretched position for a long time. When your arms are positioned overhead for several hours, it can reduce the natural space around the nerves and blood vessels that pass from your neck into your arms. This area, the space between your collarbone and ribs, naturally becomes narrower with age because the tissues lose elasticity. Raising the arms makes that space even tighter, which can lead to numbness, tingling, or a pins and needles feeling in the hands upon waking. Many older adults assume these sensations are random or age-related, but often they're simply the result of overnight arm elevation compressing sensitive structures. There's another concern as well. Your shoulder joint relies on small stabilizing muscles, known collectively as the rotator cuff. Over decades, these tendons can become less flexible. This means that sleeping with arms raised places continuous tension on muscles that are already vulnerable. Even if you don't feel discomfort at first, repeated strain over several years may contribute to stiffness and soreness when you wake up. So, what's the better alternative? Keep your arms comfortably down, close to your torso, where your shoulders and elbows rest in a neutral and relaxed position. To help yourself adapt, use gentle support. Place a small pillow or folded towel under each arm. Keep your elbows slightly bent and below shoulder height. If you like holding something while falling asleep, hug a pillow at chest level rather than overhead. A long body pillow works extremely well for this. These adjustments make it easier to fall asleep without unconsciously lifting your arms throughout the night. Before bed, gentle shoulder rolls and chest stretches can also help relax the upper body, reducing the urge to lift your arms while asleep. Now let's move to something that affects not only comfort, but your breathing, your heart, and your digestion. Sleep position, number 2. Avoid sleeping on your right side. Try left side sleeping instead. This is one of the most surprising findings for many older adults. Sleeping on your right side feels harmless, and for younger individuals, it usually is. But past age 60, the way your organs rest inside your body changes how your system functions overnight. Your heart sits slightly to the left of the center of your chest. When you sleep on your right side, gravity pulls your heart toward your right lung. For some older adults, especially those who already experience occasional shortness of breath or heart-related discomfort, this shift may increase the workload on the heart during the night. Another reason the right side is less ideal has to do with digestion. Your stomach naturally curves to the left. When you sleep on your right side, stomach contents can settle upward, making reflux or nighttime discomfort more likely. Sleeping on your left side, however, supports your body in multiple ways. It helps your heart rest more comfortably. It assists digestion, naturally supporting stomach emptying. It reduces the chance of nighttime acid reflux. It allows your body's lymphatic system, which helps remove waste, to function more effectively. Many older adults who switch to left side sleeping report calmer breathing, fewer interruptions during the night, and a more rested feeling in the morning. How to transition to left side sleeping. Use a long body pillow behind your back so you don't roll. Place a pillow between your knees to keep your hips aligned. If you're used to rolling constantly, sleep with a slightly heavier blanket on your right side to anchor that direction. Elevating your head slightly can significantly improve comfort. For people prone to reflux, adding a gentle incline, even a small wedge pillow, can make a noticeable difference. Now we reach the position that research repeatedly highlights as the most impactful for older adults. This one affects not only comfort or digestion, but also breathing, oxygen circulation, and sleep position. Number 1, avoid sleeping completely flat on your back. Try sleeping with your upper body gently elevated. If you change just one thing about how you sleep after watching this video, let it be this. For many older adults, sleeping flat on the back can be one of the least supportive positions, especially when it comes to breathing, airflow, and nighttime oxygen levels. Here is why. When you lie fully flat, the soft tissues of your upper throat relax backward. This is a normal part of sleep, but with age, those tissues don't retain the same firmness they once had. As a result, they can narrow the airway much more easily. That narrowing may cause snoring, shallow breathing, or repeated brief interruptions in normal airflow, and you might not even realize it's happening. Many older adults sleep through these small breathing interruptions without waking fully, but still feel tired or foggy in the morning without understanding why. Another important factor involves the weight of your tongue and lower jaw. In a flat position, they naturally fall backward, reducing airway space even more. For a young person with strong muscle tone, this isn't usually a problem. But after 60, airway support changes and lying completely flat can make nighttime breathing less efficient. There's also the digestive component. When you sleep flat, stomach acid has a much easier time moving up the esophagus, which can cause nighttime discomfort, coughing, or a burning sensation. Over time, frequent reflux during sleep may lead to irritation in the esophagus that you don't immediately feel. And finally, there's something many people never hear about. Your brain's natural cleansing system works differently depending on your head position. Gentle elevation may support this nighttime waste clearing process, especially as we age. So, what's the solution? Elevate your upper body between 20 and 30 degrees while sleeping. This small incline helps keep your airway open, your tongue in a forward position, and your breathing smoother. It can also help digestion and support healthier nighttime oxygen levels. Here's what this looks like in practice. Use a wedge pillow that raises your chest, shoulders, and head as one continuous slope. Avoid stacking multiple regular pillows. This bends the neck and can create new problems. Make sure the incline begins around your hips, not just your neck. If possible, use an adjustable bed to fine-tune the angle. Add a pillow under your knees if you need extra lower back comfort. For many older adults, even a small incline makes a big difference. Some people feel improvements within just a few nights, more rested mornings, calmer breathing, and fewer interruptions in sleep. A more advanced method. For those who want the highest level of nighttime comfort, combining the elevated position with left side sleeping can be especially helpful. It supports your airway, digestion, and circulation all at once. People who try this combination often describe feeling more refreshed in the morning, less tense, and more clear-headed. Putting it all together. Let's bring together the 4 sleep position changes we talked about today. Position number 4. Avoid the twisted torso. Keep shoulders, hips, and spine facing the same direction. Use a pillow between your knees. Support your back with a body pillow. Position number 3. Avoid arms overhead. Keep elbows below shoulder level. Use small pillows under your arms. Hug a pillow at chest level instead of above your head. Position number 2. Avoid sleeping on the right side. Switch to the left side for better comfort. Support your hips and back with pillows. Elevate your head slightly for even more support. Position number 1. Avoid sleeping flat on your back. Elevate your upper body 20-30 degrees. Use a wedge pillow or adjustable bed. Avoid stacking regular pillows. These adjustments are simple, completely free to try, and don't require any medication or equipment. With consistency, they may support smoother breathing, more comfortable mornings, calmer digestion, and overall better sleep quality. Your body does most of its repair work at night. Your heart recovers. Your brain resets. Your spine decompresses. Your cells renew. So, supporting your body with healthy sleep posture is one of the most meaningful changes you can make as you age. Now that we've gone through all 4 sleeping positions, I want to take a moment to talk about something just as important as the positions themselves: your routine, your comfort, and your willingness to make small changes that support your long-term health. Most people don't realize how deeply sleep posture influences their everyday life. The way you position your body for 7 or 8 hours sets the tone for how your joints feel, how your digestion works, how steady your balance is in the morning, and even how refreshed your mind feels throughout the day. And here's something many older adults tell me after they learn this information. They finally understand why they've been waking up feeling stiff, foggy, or tired even after a full night's sleep. Often, it wasn't the mattress. It wasn't aging. It wasn't a lack of sleep. It was simply how they were sleeping. The great news is that all four of these changes are free. You don't need supplements. You don't need a new expensive mattress. You don't need special devices. You won't disrupt your life. You're simply giving your body the support it has earned over the years. Let's revisit the core ideas one more time, gently and clearly. When you avoid twisting your spine at night, you give your joints a chance to recover instead of strain. When you stop sleeping with your arms overhead, you protect your nerves, your circulation, and your shoulder joints. When you shift from your right side to your left, you support your heart, your digestion, and your overall nighttime comfort. And when you stop sleeping completely flat, raising your upper body just a little, you support steady breathing, clearer airflow, and calmer nights. But here's a tip that many people find incredibly helpful. You don't need to change everything at once. In fact, trying to fix all four positions in a single night usually becomes overwhelming. Instead, choose just one of these changes to focus on during the next 2 weeks. Just one. Maybe you'll start by switching to your left side. Maybe you'll focus on keeping your arms down. Maybe you'll begin elevating your upper body. Or maybe you'll correct the twisting of your hips and shoulders. Whichever one you choose, stick with it daily, even if it feels slightly unusual at first. Sleeping habits take time to reshape, but once your body adjusts, it starts to feel natural and the benefits begin to build. After 2 weeks, choose the next position on the list and repeat. Within 1 or 2 months, you'll have transformed your entire sleep posture without stress or discomfort. And here's something important. Better sleep posture does not just support your nights, it supports your days. People often notice clearer mornings, less tension in the lower back, fewer episodes of nighttime reflux, better breathing, more even energy, smoother movement when getting out of bed, less stiffness in the shoulders, a calmer, deeper kind of rest. When your body sleeps in harmony with its natural design, everything else becomes easier. And now I want to leave you with a small challenge. Tonight, pick the one sleeping position from this video that spoke to you the most, the one you suspect may be affecting your comfort, the one you're ready to improve. Make that change tonight, even if only partially. Give your body the chance it deserves to rest properly. Your future self, the one who wakes up with more clarity, more energy, and less discomfort, will thank you deeply for the small choices you're making today. And remember, if you have existing heart, spine, digestive, or breathing conditions, always talk with your doctor about any adjustments you plan to make. Personal guidance is important and helps ensure your changes support your unique needs. Now, I want to hear from you. Which sleeping position have you been using for years that you now realize may be affecting your comfort or your health? Are you a back sleeper, a side sleeper, or someone who moves all night long? And which change are you ready to start with tonight? Share your story in the comments below. Someone reading it might recognize themselves and decide to improve their sleep because of you. Thank you for spending your time here today. Sleep well, sleep wisely, and take good care of yourself.